just walk through and do a compare and contrast for measures of central tendency. I'm just going to make up some data. Let's call it time. Okay, so let's just, I won't make up too many. Let's go, I'll do 9. Okay, so let's go 26, 28, 30, 34, 36, 38, and 40. Okay. Okay, so the mean, let's do the mean. Mode's easy. I'm not going to bother with the mode. Okay, so for the median, the median is a rank order measure, right? It's so I need the rank of each person. So and I go from lowest to highest. So rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's just wrap text. Okay, so rank, this is the lowest. This is the highest. Okay. So the rank is where the person sits relative when I rank them from highest to lowest. Okay. Now, when I have an even number, the median is the middle rank. Okay, so the median. So the median is the score of the subject who is ranked in the middle of the who's ranked in the middle of the distribute of the set of in the middle of the set of values, with the values ranked from lowest to highest. Okay. Now, what I see here is that there is no middle rank because I have an even number of participants. So the middle rank is somewhere between 4 and 5, right? So there actually isn't a middle rank that distinguishes the top half. So here is my, here's the top half, here's the bottom half. right? So there's 4 in the bottom, 4 in the top. There is not one person who sits exactly in the middle. So when that's the case, really the easiest way to look at it, so if I look at it, the rank for the median is at n. Whoopsie. So the rank, oh, is that n is between, sorry. So the rank for the median is in between ranks, or the median, sorry. The median is the ranks of n divided by 2 and n divided by 2 plus 1, which is 8 divided by 2 and 8 divided by 2 plus 1, which equals 4 and equals 5. To calculate the values, I basically take the average of the two. So the median is equal to 30 plus 34 divided by 2, which is equal to 64. Okay. Does anybody have any questions on that? That's when I have an even number of cases. Okay, so now if I'll put it down the same one. When you have an odd number of cases, the median is the score at rank right? Because there's four below, four above. So there's where the median is. Okay. So, any questions on that? All right. Okay. Now I'm just going to walk through the mean. So I'm going to post this and I'll post it with the video. So let's look at the mean now. Um, and I'll just create some random data, make it easy. I'll call it time. There. Okay, so I've just got some data and basically time carried to and I'll just keep with my 10 subjects, keep it easy. I'm gonna copy these values and I'm gonna sort it from, I don't need to sort it, but let's do a sort. I'm messing with it. Okay, so there's my data. I did some funky do stuff in Excel. Okay. The mean is simply the unweighted mean is the sum of the values divided by n. So let's just put in an equation just so we know what's going on. The mean is equal to okay. So the formula for the mean is simply the sum of x divided by n. So I'm going to call it the sum of x. And I'll do this in Excel. I add these all up. And then n equals 10. And the mean equals the sum of x divided by 10. Okay, it's relatively straightforward. Okay. Now, the median, I'll just quickly do the median is between the ranks of 5 and 6. I'll go here. So the median is equal to, I'll just do it this way. There we go. Now, the key thing here is that the median is unaffected by the extreme scores. So as long as I have 10 subjects, and let's say this one here. So let's say I make this 460. It dramatically affects the mean, but not the median. So the median is not affected by extreme scores. Okay, let's and you'll see in the example that I talk about how you would use the median. So let's say this was let's say it's house values. I talk about that in the sorry, just doing some tidying here. So I'm just going to make this so resale house sold price. So I'm making shit up. And now these are the resale values. Now sometimes stats will show they'll show the median value as opposed to the mean value. And I use the example in the lectures when you watch the lectures of resale value of homes. It's highly skewed. So now if this house here, so the mean value is 389,000, the median is 421. So, but what happens is home prices are what's referred to as skewed. So most house prices will be around the $400,000 range. So let's say, I don't know where this is, but there'll be a couple places that are extremely, like a couple mansions that exist in the community that are really extremely highly priced. And what happens is that they show the monthly value in terms of what the cost to buy a home is. It's better to use the median than the mean because the mean is more affected by extreme scores. So let's say this one here sold for $10 million. It takes my mean and makes it 1.3 million. So it makes it look like, whoa, the resale value of a house sold in Barrie, for example, or let's say Matchadash, over the month jumped from 400 and some thousand up to 1.3 million. Well, the reason it jumped up is because that one huge mansion on the lake that has like 10 bedrooms and 15 bathrooms and it's like 17,000 square feet. That one here, it dramatically affected the mean, but not the median. Okay, so if I go back to the original value and everything's stable, the median stays the same, but the mean jumps, goes down to what's expected around 400,000, 389,000. So the mean is a great measure of central tendency, but if your data is referred to as being skewed, and you have extreme outliers, the median is a better representation of central tendency. Okay, you're going to see questions where we add in the values. So I'm going to show you how to do those. So you're going to need this for some of the quizzes. Okay, so I have, let's say I have a mean of 45. My n is 19, and I want to add a score, add the following score to the data set. Right, so I want to add the following score. Let's say I want to add a score of 60. Okay, so this is the data I'm given, and I want to add a score. I can solve this problem. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so the key thing is I know that the mean I know that the mean is equal to the sum of x over n. So, and I know in my case here that the mean is equal to 45 and the n is equal to 19. So knowing this, so I can solve this. Is equal to the mean multiplied by n. So which in this case, the sum of x is equal to 45 times by 19, which is equal to, is it equal to 855? Sorry, I'm using my phone calculator. 855, thank you. So I know that's 855. So knowing that information, I want to add in a score to, I want to add a score into that distribution. Well, if I know for the distribution, the mean was 45 and the n was 19, and I know that the mean is the sum of x over n, then solving for the sum of x, I know that when I calculated the mean, the sum of x was 855. I divided it by 19. So now my new mean what is this stupid thing doing? It's just, what? Ugh. Ugh. So my new mean is equal to my sum of x, the 855, plus the new score of 60 divided by n minus 1. So I do that. So that's my so my 855 plus 60 divide by 19 plus 1, and I'll just do it here. New mean, I'll just do it quickly, equals this star this plus this, comma, slash this plus 1. Which is equal to, I'll just put the 45.75. So on quizzes, you may see questions like this. I'm just walking through the logic. I can make that a bit smaller. So we know the mean is equal to this. That there. my other, line them up properly. So these are the steps that you walk through. I'm just tidying up my formatting. Okay. So I'll call that mean, add a value. Now the opposite of that is to subtract the value. So it's just, so I'll call that. Oh, I got two. Look at me. That'd be tidy. So now everything stays the same. Let's say, okay, so I'll just change the I'll change the values. I don't know, 78, 31, remove a score of 50. I did that right. Okay, so I'm just going to fix this up. 78 divided by 31. 78 by 31. Got to do the math. You can follow the logic here. I'll call that there. Okay. Anybody have any questions on that? I can funk it up. I can add two values. I can subtract two values. Then it just gets like, then if I add two values, I add 19 and 40, then I'm adding sum of x new one plus there's two x's I add, and then it's n plus two. Okay, let's do that one. Let's have some fun. I'm just going to do the math. Let's see if you can get this one. Let's say 80, let's say 108, n equals 32. Add the following scores. Let's say 120 and I don't know, 45. Can you do that one? Can you do that one for me? Scorsies. Okay, give that a try and we'll take it up. I'll just pause the recording. So the formula is, I'm just going to finish this up for the video for all the people. So if I'm going to add two scores, I need my sum of x like I did before. but I'm going to add 2 scores to the distribution. So my mean new is my old sum of x, which is the mean times by n, which is 3, 4, 5, 6. The 3, 4, 5, 6 plus the 120 plus the 45 divide by 32 plus 2 because I'm adding 2 scores, right? So it's if I just put in the values here, so the sum of this equals the 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 120 plus 45 divide by the 32 plus 2. Everyone got that? And now you can do that again with the, those are way too big again. Oh, that's okay. I got my things big. So you can fill it with the negatives too, right? So I can do this with any number. You may see that on the quiz. Okay, so that's kind of it for today. Okay, yeah. And I'll post this video